Feel really, really good. I think we laid a good foundation last year, and we're ready to take a lot of big steps this year going into year 2. In high school football, you're always going to lose guys, and you're always going to hopefully lose really good players. Last year we had some good players, and those guys are going to play college football now, but we have a lot of good players coming back. Like you said, a lot of them are here today. Jeremiah Curry, Brendan Bryant, we got Owen Bays moved in as a quarterback. There's a ton of other guys too. We have more returning starters this year than we did last year, and that is really, really good for us. So for me, what I'm looking for is just for those guys to step up. Like I could say, like Brandon Bryant, for example, he was our second leading receiver last year. Well, now he's going to step up and be our number 1 leading receiver most likely. And I feel 100% confident in that. If anything, he's a step ahead of the guys that left last year, because this will be year 2 in the system instead of year 1. The thing for like Jalen and JQ and Max and those guys, it was their first year in this system last year. These guys have an advantage because they've been playing with us for 2 years, and they know how things are supposed to get done. They know our playbook. They know the routes they're supposed to run, all that stuff. So I feel really, really good about it. Yeah, Owen's a good player, and last year I think at Hillnet he was just relied to run a little bit more, and we run, as you guys know, a really pass-heavy offense. So he has 2 really, really good quarterback coaches that he's been working with a lot for us, and I think he, throughout spring and 7-on-7s in the summer, he's gotten to understand the offense a little bit more. He's gotten to understand that he can't always rely on his legs, that the number 1 option is a pass. It's not for him to take off and run, because as much as he likes to think he's Michael Vick, he's not. So, So Ethan, actually, we moved him to slot receiver to kind of take Kamari's role. Ethan is really, really fast. He's one of the fastest kids we have in the whole school. He's one of the fastest kids in the county. So for him at slot receiver, he's got great hands. He's actually adjusted better to that than I thought. And then to fill in running back, we're playing Jeremiah Curry a little bit of running back, and that is fun to watch. So make sure you have your eyes peeled for that. We got some other guys that'll play running back too. That'll be pretty good. And then Brandon Bryant and Carnell Warren and Nate Ulmer are starting receivers right now, and all of those guys are doing a really, really good job. I like to think we have one of the best receiver corps in the state. So we'll see how it goes, but I feel really good about those guys right now. Yeah, Carnell is an unbelievable talent. He's going to be a sophomore, so he's still a puppy. So, he's got to learn a lot of stuff, and he's got to get more confident. But as the season goes on, you'll see him take big steps, I think. And hopefully by the end of the year, he's playing at the level that he's capable of, which is a Division I football player. So as he just keeps getting used to what we do in our culture, he'll get a lot better. I feel a lot better about our defense this year than I did last year. We had a ton of guys returning, especially in our secondary. Our D-line is one of the strengths of our team, and we got Devin Grant at one end and Shane Whitaker at another end. And both those guys have done a really, really good job this summer and this spring. And they're 2 big senior leaders for our team. So I feel really good about them, and hopefully we'll create a little more pressure on the quarterback than we did last year. Yeah, offensive line-wise, we returned a couple guys this year. And our center is a really good leader and really smart. Chamber Eldridge started for us last year, and he's done a great job leading the offensive line. And then filling in a couple other pieces there has been a challenge, but I feel really good about the strides those guys have been making. We still have a couple of battles for starting positions open on the offensive line. So a lot of guys that played last year but didn't start, or maybe they started but didn't excel, they're going to get an opportunity to really kind of grow into their position, make it their own, and kind of take a hold of what they're supposed to do. Last year, I didn't feel great about our offensive line going into every game. We were a little outmatched in some games, but this year, I hope our offensive line is a reason that we win games, not a reason why we might lose games. And I feel a lot better this year with those guys right now. For us last year, if we didn't get Max hurt, I thought we had a really good chance to win a region title. And then unfortunately, we had to play against Lucy Beckham and James Island without Max. And then obviously Max played against May River, but he was really, really injured and wasn't able to do what he's normally capable of doing. So it left a really bad taste in my mouth because we didn't get to finish the season doing what I thought we were capable of. Going into this year, I mean, our goal is to win a region title. And there are really good teams in our region, but our expectation is to win every game. So whatever we have to do to make that happen, we'll try to make it happen. Hopefully we'll be healthy when we get to those games, and hopefully we're hitting our stride and we're playing good football. A lot of times it's about who's playing the hottest. So, we're kind of circling, obviously it starts with Hilton Head, and then Lucy Beckham, James Island, May River, finish with Colleton. Hopefully we're, after non-region play, we're playing really good football and playing as a team, and we're ready to go win a region title. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, Luke Gregory was born last week. He's already going to be a great football player. I can feel it. Starting quarterback year 2024. So, no, that's definitely not right. Year 2040.